To follow along in this instructional video, you'll need the following ingredients, tools, and materials. You will need an oven, electric or gas, oven mitts, parchment paper, a mixer or alternatively a large spoon, a mixing bowl, a cookie sheet or alternatively known as a baking pan, kitchen scissors, one Betty Crocker chocolate chip cookie mix package, 6 to 8 double Stuf Oreos, 1 stick of butter, which you will have to soften, and 1 egg. Baking can be fun and rewarding. However, it does come with its hazards. As such, here are a list of precautions. Be careful with heat. When removing items from the oven, be sure to wear oven mitts. When opening the oven, be careful of any hot air or steam which may rise out. If an item is hot from the oven and you must place it down, be sure to do so only on a heat-resistant surface such as a stovetop. Wear a cooking apron and closed shoes. This will keep your clothes clean, as well as protect your feet from any falling or spilled objects. Be careful with sharp edges. When baking these cookies, you may use kitchen scissors. When transporting scissors, be sure to grip them by the handle and never by the blades. Also, when dealing with parchment paper, there may be a blade on the side of the box. Be careful when handling this box, as the blade can cut you. Wash your hands. After handling cookie dough, be sure to wash your hands, as some of its ingredients may carry harmful bacteria, such as salmonella. This is also why it is very important not to eat the cookie dough. Know your allergies. Before you begin baking, review all items in the Tools and Materials section to see if you are allergic to any of the ingredients. Also, before you begin, make sure all areas in use for baking are clean in order to avoid bacterial contamination. Fire. While the cookies are baking, never leave them unattended, as they may burn and start a fire. Before you begin baking, here are a few points of advice. Prior to handling any raw cookie dough, you may wish to powder your hands with flour. This will help to prevent the cookie dough from sticking to your hands. Be mindful of the amount of cookie dough you use for each cookie, as it will dictate the size. Also note that larger cookies require more time to bake than do smaller cookies, so it is important to make each cookie with about the same amount of cookie dough. The cookie dough in this guide is not gluten-free, nor dairy-free, nor egg-free. In addition, it has a number of other allergens. If you need allergy-compliant cookie dough, you will need to find substitutes, or purchase pre-made dough.
Hi guys, my name is Antonia and I want to show you how to make chocolate chip cookie stuffed with double stuffed Oreos. So first step is you're going to gather all your ingredients. The second step is to preheat the oven to 350. The third step is to take your cookie sheet and set it off to the side. So after you put the cookie sheet off to the side, you're going to take your parchment paper and cut it to the size of the cookie sheet. Keep that off to the side together. Then you're going to take the mixing bowl and the spoon and put it in front of you. Then you're going to take the cookie mix and open it. You're going to open up the cookies mix and pour it into the bowl. Then you're going to keep the mix off to the side. Use the instructions in the back for later use. The next step is to take the butter and pour it into the bowl. The butter you can either soften, keep it out for a period of time, or put it in the microwave. It all depends on what you want to do. I put it in the microwave for about 30-40 seconds to keep it soft, so it's easy for me to mix it. Then pour your butter in. Next step is to take your egg, 1 egg, and crack it. Cracking egg depends on just how you want to do it. For me, I just crack it on the side. Just make sure that the egg just make sure you don't get the shell inside of it, and immediately throw away the eggs. Okay. So next time you're going to mix everything in the bowl. You're going to mix until everything is formed. After you're done forming the cookie dough, bring your Oreos and your cookie sheet with the parchment paper close to you. You're going to take enough cookie dough in your hand to about be the base of the cookie. And you're going to shape it in the form of your hand with your other hand to make a bowl-like figure. You're going to take an Oreo and place it in the middle and just wrap the cookie dough around the Oreo. If you need more cookie dough, you can go back in and just cover it up like that. And then place on the cookie sheet and repeat that till you're finished with the whole cookie sheet. Place them evenly throughout the cookie sheet. You can place them about 2 inches apart just to make sure there's enough room so when they bake in the oven, they have enough, they're not touching each other. After this, we're gonna go wash our hands. Now you're gonna wash your hands. Now you're gonna put the cookies in the oven. You're gonna put the cookies in the oven for about 12 minutes to 15 minutes. 12 minutes if you want them to be kind of soft and gooey, or 15 minutes to be a little bit more golden brown. So when your cookies are done, you're gonna put on your oven mitts and take them out of the oven. Put them on top of the oven or any type of cooling tray for them to settle down. Then once they're settled down, give them about 10-15 minutes and they're ready to eat. Enjoy!